Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to another video.
1, 2, 3, funk it.
Today's video, I'm going to be doing like a study with me because it's currently Saturday, and I have a lot of work to do because if none of you know or you're new to my channel, you won't know that I'm actually an A-level student. I started year 12 this year and I'm doing chemistry, biology, maths and psychology. Yeah, I know, it's a lot of stress. So obviously I've been given a lot of work from school, and obviously I want to try and keep on top of my like independent study and learning so that I don't struggle. I have a few like exams coming up as well, so obviously I need to make sure I know my stuff for that. So I thought I basically would do a video about how I revise, how I study, revision tips, basically showing you how I get the grades I get. So I've basically made a to-do list to start with, which I'll show you guys in a minute. My to-do list is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 things, but it's for the whole of the weekend, and I'm only just going to do Saturday in this like vlog video. Yeah, it's quite lengthy. I only have 2 pieces of homework to do, and then the rest is just going to be off my own bat, my revision, my independent study. I've highlighted these bits because I've done my task 3 of that, but I need to do task 4, and I've done 1 set of biology practice questions, but I do have 1 more. Actually no, I think I've got 2 more sets that I can do today. But yeah, this is basically what it looks like. I need to do, these are just like some practice questions that I need to do, which are linked to my tasks. Obviously some biology notes, maths practice, because I do have actually 2 tests this week for maths, psychology notes, and flashcards, and then chemistry notes and practice as well. So basically how I'm going to be doing this video, most of it will be time-lapse with me doing little voiceovers, but I'm basically just going to be showing you what I study throughout today. So yeah, I'm going to start off with finishing off my chemistry homework because obviously that's due in for Monday, I think it is, so I might as well get it done now so I don't have to stress about it, and then I can continue doing the rest of my work.
The homework that I'm actually doing now was based on structural isomerism, which involved me just basically drawing out the structural formula for isomers, which if you do A-level chemistry, you'll know what I'm on about. This is literally hell to me because I can draw them out, but trying to name them is literally impossible. But I just try to use my textbook more than anything to try and like tell me how to do this. But you will see in the next clip, I did not enjoy this one little bit.
A-level chemistry can actually suck ass. Like, I can't bloody name hydrocarbons. Like, I can't do nomenclature. I don't even know what it's bloody called. Nomenclature or something like that. Oh, I don't even know. Naming carboxylic acids. I don't know whether it's like 2 or 3. Like, when do I put the number? Like, I give up. I actually give up. The textbook isn't telling me anything.
Next up, I actually was doing a pre-lesson task for alkanes. Now, we get set a task to do before every single lesson for chemistry, but if you don't get set a task, I would 100% recommend that you like read ahead in your textbook or any PowerPoints or handouts you're given, because it will give you an idea of what you're going to learn in class, and therefore you'll understand it an awful lot better. It's probably just one of like my #1 revision tips to just get you through school, if I'm honest.
Okay, so I finished my chemistry homework now, and I was going to go on to do either some maths or biology, but while I'm in like a chemistry mood, I've not made a single set of notes for chemistry. I have for all of my other subjects, but not for chemistry, and that's because I'm going to be dropping it at around Christmas time. But I've now realised that I kind of still need to do the work. I can't just get away with not doing any independent study. Plus I have like an independent study log for each lesson that then gets checked to make sure that we're doing our own work besides homework. And guess who's getting theirs checked next week, and I don't have a single hour done in it? Me. And I've got to have 5 hours done. So I think I'm going to do some chemistry notes right from the start of my first lesson. Obviously I'm going to show you guys how I do my notes. I mostly use a textbook and obviously my class notes, because I think that is honestly the best way you can ever do notes. I try not to Google that much unless you are asked to and you've been directed towards a reliable website by your teachers or something. But honestly, if you're after like practice questions and you do like sciencey subjects, try physics and maths tutor. I get all my practice questions from there. Obviously make sure that you're on the right exam board. They have a range of practice papers and past exam papers, so if you want to practice, there's loads on there. And they also have class notes and flashcards all summarised on there. So if you don't have access to a textbook, physics and maths tutor is a very good way of getting notes. They don't just do physics and maths, they do psychology, biology, chemistry, maths, physics. I think they've now got geography on there. So if you do A-level or GCSE, 100% would recommend that website. We've been told by the school to kind of use that. Sometimes it is very summarised and you do need to get extra information, but if you're just after an overview of each topic and practice questions, 100% would recommend them. They have all the mark schemes on there and there's a massive range. So I'm now going to start doing my chemistry notes. I'm going to start by, I have two teachers. We're doing organic chemistry with my one teacher, and then we're doing practical, I think it's called, it's got a P or something. So I'm going to start the practical chemistry, or whatever it's called, physical chemistry, not practical chemistry. I'm going to start the physical chemistry notes in my fancy new notebooks, and yeah, I will show you how I do my notes.
Okay, so writing notes, my key tip for writing your class notes is going to be summarise your information, but ensuring that you include as much detail as you need. There is no point writing notes if it's not going to be detailed or doesn't include what you're going to need to know in the exam. Also, don't forget your key terms and definitions. These can get quite neglected in your notes and maybe only used in flashcards. I make sure that I highlight my key terms and also write it in capitals so they're easy to spot within my notes, and so I can extract a piece of information super easily. So you would have just seen me make these notes. My camera did cut out while I was doing like this bit, so you probably didn't see all of it. So obviously I've just put the information about all of the like development of the atom. To be honest, I probably put these too close together because it does seem very like packed full of information, even though I literally have bullet pointed paragraphs from the textbook. So that probably isn't a good tip. However, when I went onto this bit, I did this table. Tables are a really good way of learning because it's quite visual. If you're a visual learner, 100% would recommend doing tables. And then I just did some quick fire points. But as you can tell, I used the highlighters, which doesn't look as nice on camera as it does in real life. And then the fine liner to like underline keywords, or like I have drew the table here and stuff like that.
So because now I've literally finished my notes on fundamental particles and I have been working for maybe about an hour and a half now in total, I am gonna log my notes, like the time I've submitted my notes in my independent study log, but it's time for a break now because chemistry is literally going through my head. So I just have some lunch actually because it's 1:15 and I'm gonna watch a YouTube video. I like watching YouTube videos on a break because I feel like YouTube videos normally around the perfect length for a really good break. Like if I'm watching a 15 to 25 minute video, I feel like that's just a perfect way to refresh my mind and not constantly thinking about school. So yeah, make sure you take breaks, guys. Okay, so now I'm literally the most bloated person ever. Fully just ate my body mass in quiche and cheese and bean pasty. Honestly, Tesco's cheese and bean pasties, if you've not tried them, they bang. But okay, to be fair, I didn't even spend that long eating. I suppose it was 1:15 the last time I got to you. So I've had like a 20-minute break basically. I watched a Flossie video. Literally, that girl is my literal YouTube goals. Like, I don't even know how she has that much humour. I want her energy. But I was going to continue doing my chemistry notes because I finished fundamental particles, and then literally the next bit is only like mass number, atomic number, isotopes, and really simple and short. But do I want to do more chemistry? No. So, okay, I need to have a look at my, where's my bloody, I don't even know where I've put my to-do list now. This is great. Okay, so I'm going to tick chemistry notes off my to-do list now because technically I have done chemistry notes, so I'm counting it. Do I want to do chemistry practice questions? No. So, I don't know what I want to do now. I have biology notes, but I don't really think I can be bothered to do any more notes, so I think I want to do practice questions. So I can either do biology practice questions or maths. I have a test on maths. I feel like I told you that. I've got tests, so obviously I need to like practice questions, and that will go towards my independent study. I need to log an independent study of this. I did about an hour of notes, I think. We'll just say it's an hour. So do I want to do maths or biology? I think I'm going to do biology. I've got one booklet to do for biology. I'm going to do that. No, 2 booklets. I'm going to try and do at least one of those. Then I will see what time we have left, and I might do some maths questions, and I might just save my psychology for tomorrow. Or I'll just continue. Psychology is only going to be short because I've pretty much done all of my notes because we just did social learning theory. I started the notes, haven't finished them, so I need to finish my notes for social learning theory. We have just done cognitive approach as well. Should I probably do that? Yes. Am I going to do it? No, I'll probably just leave it to tomorrow. Okay, so I'm going to do some biology questions now. I literally have just ranted about questions for so long. I'm going to do some biology questions, then I'm going to do some maths questions as like revision for my exam on Tuesday and Wednesday. So yeah.
Okay, so my next revision tip is do as many practice questions, practice papers, exams as you can. Practice questions are high utility revision tasks, meaning you take the most information from them. These are the best way you can revise ever. So if you're ever stuck, it is not hard to print off some questions, ask your teacher for some, and complete them. And it's up to you whether you want to do this using your notes or without to try and test you.
Okay, so we've finished those biology questions now. I did okay. I did better in this than I did in the ones that I did yesterday. I spent about an hour on them, by the way. I got 67%, but there was a bunch of questions about DNA and we haven't done that yet, so I left them out and didn't count them in my percentage. So 67% is not too bad. I was just missing like little points, or I made a really stupid mistake and completely just answered the wrong thing. I was like, what the hell were you reading? So I dropped 2 marks there. It's just stupid things like I'm getting 1 or 2 marks on a 3 marker, and that's kind of dropping my score. I should really be getting more. I missed a 1 marker there. I got the calculations right, which is good, so I don't have to worry about my maths. And I got 3 out of 5 on the 5 marker, which to be honest is not too bad. Although I could have answered that more, like better. So it's just like getting used to answering questions again, I think, because obviously I've gone so out of practice, I've kind of forgot what stuff will be like you have to include on the mark scheme. So I genuinely just think that it's not necessarily my knowledge, because I feel like I do know what I'm writing about. It's just I'm answering the questions wrong, which will only come with practice. So as long as I keep practicing, I feel like I will get better at this. This was on proteins and enzymes, by the way, which is the biological molecules topic in A-level biology, if you're doing it. But yeah, I just need to practice, really. So I'm going to mark that as an hour in my independent study log because these were not given by school, so they were out of my own bat. I think I have a few extra questions to do for biology, which I'm just going to do now to like make up my time. And then, see, it's nearly 3 o'clock. I don't really want to work past maybe 4, half 4, and then I'm going to edit this video. So I think the last thing I'm going to do is, what's on my list? The last thing I'm going to do is some maths questions, I think. Yes.
And finally, my last tip is going to be know when to stop. I feel like I'd reached my maximum point during these questions. I barely did any at all and they weren't at my highest concentration levels. So I think the most important tip that you can take from this video is know when you're overworking and know when to de-stress. This is going to be the most important of getting through your A-levels, because A-levels are stressful and you do need to know when you reach your limit. So yeah.
First of all, let's not even talk about the hair. Kind of a sensitive topic. But I've kind of procrastinated doing my maths work for literally 45 minutes. I've been talking to my friends, online shopping. I say online shopping, I literally was just browsing for things. But you know when you just end up endlessly scrolling on your phone and you've completely lost interest? I've watched like 2 YouTube videos in that time as well, and done approximately 6 questions in maths. So I think I'm gonna stop here because I've reached my point of like can't concentrate anymore. So yeah, I'm gonna end this video now. I really hope that you have got some like revision tips from all this. I'm gonna go and edit this video now because otherwise I will end up just sitting here mindlessly scrolling on social media, which is not good for my mental health, nor is it good for the fact that this video needs to be up by Monday. But yeah, I'm gonna edit this video now and hopefully you guys would have got some good revision tips out of it and seen how I do my revision notes, basically what a day of studying looks like for me. This probably doesn't look like a lot of work, but I mean, I can't even say yeah it is because it really isn't a lot of work. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Anyway, see, this is why I need to stop. My brain is like exploded full of work. I really hope you have enjoyed the video, got some good tips, and I will see you next time with another video. I said about video about 6 times then, but yeah, anyway, bye.